ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the Smokes broadcast. We just here chilling in the lab, Love Lab Studios in the Auburn Gresham area. We done moved from the bright lights of downtown back to the roots, back in the hood, okay?
We want to stay rooty.
That's right, we humble, damn it. But as you know, if you don't know, I'm Noel.
And I'm Tony. Thank you for tuning back in to another broadcast.
Yep.
And also, this is episode, 6?
6. This will be episode 6.
And we did not put this in the last video, but we are a licensed show. So, yes.
We are fucking licensed, which means we run and own this shit. Own the name, everything. Studio, makeshift studio. Still a fucking studio. But, I digress. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you put that out there. They need to know that. That's right. But ideas, motherfucker.
But he has a very unique opinion about. Man, tell him what you was saying off camera.
Okay. All right. So check this out. What I want to talk about is this cancel culture phenomenon. This whole cancel so-and-so and cancel such and such and, all this shit. Look, let's make a clear distinction of something. Out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
None of us are perfect.
Yeah. And
like, in no shape, form, fashion, we all make mistakes. Granted, some of us make mistakes that we know damn well we shouldn't be making and do any goddamn way. And I ain't really speaking about those people right now. I'm saying in general, we are all human. We all make mistakes, right?
And also, with this whole cancel culture thing, don't get me wrong, I do think it serves a good positive purpose in everything, within the society. But my thing is, can we cancel out the negative things? Like, I have no problem with us, canceling, sorry. I got no problem with us canceling out some bullshit. I just mean, can we cancel out the negative stereotypes that push on to this black community?
It was cancel some shit, cancel that. But, okay.
I mean, you want to say cancel empire.
You know what? All right.
But
we gonna get into that one.
But to be honest with you guys, I was a fan of Empire.
I watched it up to a certain extent. I ain't gonna name my reasons why. I stopped fucking with it, and I felt like it was doing too much. Look, the whole thing is this, right? I want you to imagine this, right? But this cancel culture thing is so dangerous where it doesn't affect you in the present as much as it can affect you for past problems, past tense, past anything, just past, right? So let's say, for example, let's use you. You was playing Call of Duty around 13. Let's we just throwing shit out there. You was at one time 13 years old on the internet playing Call of Duty, talking some shit to some white kid, cracker, yeah, fuck your cousin and I know all this shit, you incest ass bastard. Fast forward. You're 30-something now. This shit gets brought up. They shout, cancel Tony.
No, see now that's another thing about cancel culture what I don't like. You just jump straight ahead to that. Like, it's no let's just try to get the details of the facts. And then like that though, you'll cancel out certain people, but give so many other people so many chances.
A fucking pass,
because
right?
I hate to say this though. I hate to bring this man up because it seemed like he made good progress. But Mel Gibson somehow made it.
Yeah.
And it's just, it wows me because Nick Cannon said something about Jewish people, which I don't know what he said. And
it went as worse as what Mel Gibson said.
And here's my thing though. When somebody says something offensive, especially like in Nick Cannon plays, but my thing is this. He needs to just be reprimanded in the right way, not losing his show. Yeah. Maybe fine, you find something.
Some shit, right.
And you be like, hey, take this class just to try to do that.
Or just have a talk with motherfuckers and shit.
And then how he felt betrayed by his own community when he apologized to Jewish people. I don't think he's wrong for apologizing. When you wrong, and you man up to it. So that's my opinion on cancel culture. You know, we can't just be writing people off just to write them off.
So look, this. Let me get my take on this too, right? So you want let's make one thing clear. Mel Gibson in some way did get his comeuppance. That nigga, after saying all that crazy shit, his shit wasn't the same.
Yeah, I mean,
this shit still ain't the same.
But I mean,
so don't make no mistake about that.
I mean, it's not the same, but
Jews in Hollywood got that ass.
I mean,
fuck that.
I mean, but look at him now. Look at him compared to Wesley Snipes. I mean, granted, you know, Wesley Tony is something totally different, but you know, but this is all I'm saying. Like, out of all shit that he said, he can still be in a good movie.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I'm hoping that Cannon bounces from this shit. And my whole thing about the apology thing, if he felt he was wrong with what he said, then there's no problem in that. And us as people shouldn't be criticizing or knocking that man. We should actually be applauding him that if you felt, my brother, that you said something that might have been offensive to somebody else and you acknowledged that, then yeah. Go ahead and apologize, man. I ain't mad at you, Nick Cannon. I heard the comments. I've heard worse, to be honest with you. I don't even think you was really being degrading or any of the shit they were saying. I felt like you was just speaking of something that you felt was true, and that actually might be true, might not be true, but you were just speaking on what you felt in the most, I'm going to say, political PC way as possible. You ain't get buck wild ignorant with the shit. You could have said a whole terms of different other shit that wasn't said. So I feel like it wasn't bad. It wasn't nowhere compared to what the fuck Mel Gibson was shouting.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
So if you want to look at it like that.
Okay, then also we gonna bring up this argument. Did you see the segment on the Steve Harvey show with him and Monique?
Oh yeah.
Now, okay. I was getting a haircut and I watched it. So here's my point of view of it. I get both sides. I get what she was saying. You know, you need integrity in this game, and that's something totally right. But also, I get what he is saying. You know, when you dealing with white people, you gotta we in the money game at the end of the day. You dealing with white people, that's the money game,
right?
And it's just like, you know, because I remember when he like you know, like when shows got canceled, everybody was kind of like fake making fun of him. Then like even that joke from the 90s, he said, and somebody gave me $1 million pretending to be a monkey. I'm like, ooh,
yeah.
And he's just okay. That was in the 90s, and
you're right.
You took okay. Anybody from the 90s, same thing. $1 million, they do the same shit. So only thing I was just like this when him, like when he lost his shows, everybody was kind of like fake happy. I was going like, this man lost income for his family. You know, like even if you don't agree with what he said, he does have a point to it. And we shouldn't just cancel out Steve Harvey.
Right. And let me make something.
I mean, great, he reinstalled Trump. I don't fuck with that, but
let me make something clear. There was two sides to that coin when we speak on this Monique, Steve Harvey shit. I just want to make this clear for the record. Yes, the money game at the end of the day lies with the white folks. That is something that needs to be changed and drastically
and also
in Hollywood. It doesn't have to be that way. It don't have to stop with these white folks. But my point was to say real quick, it's all about, at the end of the day, how much is worth what you believe in, what you stand for, what you'll allow, what you won't allow. What dollar sign could overlaps all that shit.
And see, not like I totally agree with her with that. And back like Steve's point, it was like he wasn't telling her not to stand up. He was just saying like, basically like this was like my personal take from it. I was taking from it like he was telling her like you gotta do it a certain way, like the way, cause like he didn't know the detail, but Steve was just like your husband coming in going like it's Stacy, like you know, like on Stacy or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that. All
and then if you being a diva and shit, which many people saying like you treat people bad and whatnot, like come on, man.
but also like what she is saying totally true, because like you can't put no price on yourself, whether you rich or poor. Once you put a price on yourself, your soul is gone.
But the problem was we weren't talking about. In Monique's situation, we talking about is the work you do is the work that you do worth the amount of money you asking for, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this all started with what?
Yeah,
I should get paid with such and such.
Yeah, but it's just like, well, I mean, I get Monique's side. Like I said,
ain't nobody cancel her for trying to say cancel or boycott Netflix.
Yeah,
which
but
still
I ain't
fuck
gonna lie to you. Like, they was kind of fake canceling Monique when they was just like,
she was kind of saying some wild shit, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I fuck with Monique. But you know what the difference is if you want to look at something that's the perfect example. In that Steve Harvey interview, you know what's the difference between them two?
what?
Yeah, Monique might have been precious and nominated for an Oscar, or I don't know if she won it or whatnot. I really don't know. Who's been on TV more? Who's been longevity staying on TV?
Steve.
Staying relevant.
Steve
Harvey. So if you wonder why a motherfucker on Family Feud or he hosting such and such, whatever the shit, he getting talk shows, being relevant and being relevant.
And it's just like, okay.
You gotta be a top bad motherfucker. And Monique was not labeled as that. Monique, yes, was a queen of comedy. She was the shit. But I'm sorry. You would say a motherfucker who was getting paid off of $50 million for a TV show in his third season is gonna compare to somebody who was doing the Parkers and wasn't seeing no one in that
but
shit.
See, now, another thing between those two was like, after the Parkers, Monique did have like some good movies. Like
she had good movies,
like,
yes.
She was in Precious, she's in Shadow Boxer, she's in a couple other movies. But it's just like,
Parkers went offered $50 million to make a motherfucking third season. I don't ever believe.
No, what I often say is like, we didn't see much as Monique as we saw of Steve going on. Like,
yeah, right.
Like you said with the TV show, Steve was still around. Like Monique, like unless you went to like an actual show of hers, you know, you wasn't really known like she was doing like comedy shows.
Some shit.
Yeah.
So and it comes back to, you know,
and then like
canceling Steve and shit.
I ain't got to. They kind of was, because like when she said boycott Netflix, they was not.
They weren't fucking with it. So she kind of got canceled.
I won't say it was like they were like a direct counsel towards her, but they was like,
we ain't standing with this shit low key.
We ain't choosing you over Netflix.
It's just dangerous. That's all I can really say. Like. And I don't mean as far as like, look, those who deserve it, you saying some outlandish ass shit, like Laura Abrams, some shit, cancel that bitch. Cancel Carlson Tucker. Cancel Sean Hannity. Cancel most of goddamn Fox News. Shit, cancel most of their ass. I'm just sitting there saying.
You gotta look at it like this. I'm done to Fox News. You might have 20 million saying cancel. You got 21 million saying air.
Yeah.
So that's gonna weigh out.
And that's fine.
It could be actually it could be 20 million and one. They still gonna say yeah.
It is what it is. Just the shit is dangerous. I know that. It can take, if it can cost the motherfucker, you know, they got a Kevin Hart ass, you know, cancel him from Grammys and shit. You know, they can't hold shit.
Yeah,
you know, shit like that.
That was too much. Like
you got Eddie Murphy apologizing for jokes he did well over what, 30 years ago?
I mean, like with the Kevin Hart situation, when he apologized the first time and you brought it back up, I just felt like, what else more can he do?
At that point, you're like, now y'all can suck a dick.
No, I mean, but like.
That's what y'all like to do, so.
But also, like, I do kind of think he was just like, I'm just done with it. You know, I'm just gonna go finish working on me. But anyway,
fuck this.
But anyway, guys, we are gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, you take something from it.
Yep.
I am Tony.
I'm Noel. Broadcast over and out.
Hit the music.
All my friends are